Good morning.
All right, where are we at?
We're at Slab City having a ball. We are warm and we've taken pictures and we're going to go and check it out some more, but it's so interesting and quirky that I'm pretty excited about it.
That's Salvation Mountain over there. And we're going to go walk through that. I'll video some inside of that place in the outside. It's a lot of paint on that thing. Way out there, I don't know if I can see in the video, is Salton Sea. Today we're going to go down there and look for some ruins. And then back up in those mountains there is the place the Bradshaw Trail that we're going to take today. This used to be a military base years ago, and it's just been taken over by squatters now. So
explain why it's called Slab.
People just live here, and people like us come to visit and camp here for a while and then move on. And it's Slab City because there's all these concrete pads out here left over, and that's why they call it Slab City. Salvation Mountain. Send God a mail. Jesus is the man. Nope. Nope, Jesus is the way.
They stuck this thing in front of the whole point, you know?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very nice, huh? I'm going to take a picture of all these paint buckets.
Quite the labyrinth.
You picked some nice colors, actually. Good.
Yeah. Spider webs in there. Hey, I know you.
Does it look like it's taken pretty good in there?
Oh yeah.
Not too dark?
No. It adjusts to the darkness. Walking up the road to the rest of Slab City. Actually, this is actually Slab City up here. So what is this thing? Huh. Just a little concrete enclosure.
It's
all
concrete?
decorated
all,
up.
All concrete, huh?
Yep, it's all
I wonder what
concrete.
it started out being.
Mhm. Probably something left over from military.
Yeah, so
Maybe a guard station or something. Here we are walking through Slab City, and here's a slab. Oh, how about that? There's another one over there. Okay, bulletin board over here, I guess. Dan wants to go look at. This is Main Street. Slab City. Look at that, the bicycle and the...
probably where you can hook it up with your rugs right there.
range.
that
We are at the Salton Sea, which is this is what beach was this? Can't remember.
Bombay Beach.
Bombay Beach. Yeah. It's no longer a beach. This used to be a, look at this. This used to be a little channel when the water was higher. It was probably a marina.
You know, that makes sense. Just look at the slab.
Yeah, concrete. The ground is all crusty with
Matt,
salt.
come here. Go and look at it, Randy, and then come back and I'll go.
Okay.
Matt,
Max, stay here. All this water came out of the Colorado River by accident, filled this valley, turned this into a lake, which was a freshwater lake for a long time, and now the salts from the surrounding area have built up in here, and now it's too saline for fish. All the fish died. Looks pretty yucky. Kind of muddy. Oh man, soft. Very salty. That water's really salty.
I know, I can see it from here.
You can taste it too. You stick your fingers in it. I tasted it. And then watch it, it's real muddy. Looks like the water's gone down since there was a high water mark here where all the debris has been pushed up. This is a big piece of water here. That looks like a swing set out there. Can't really tell. This was a big to-do back in the day, and then they just died off. We're a couple miles up the Bradshaw Trail. Guessing maybe 4 miles up the trail. There's a trestle down there. We stopped at the trestle. But we came up above it a little ways to get to camp. We got lots of wood here, so we're gonna have a fire. And this is our camp spot for the night. We're going to do the rest of the Bradshaw Trail tomorrow. It's a 70-mile trail. So we'll come out over by Blythe. And tomorrow night we'll probably stay over in Quartzsite, around Quartzsite somewhere. Lots of BLM land around there where we can stay. Anyway, we're in the wash above the railroad trestle. So down there's the Salton Sea way down there and past that trestle. And Salton Sea's below sea level, so we came quite a ways up. Oh, we're going to have some. Dogs are going to get the good stuff today. Oh yeah, they know that. Having coffee. We sat in the Jeep this morning having coffee because it's a little breezy out here, and not exactly warm. It's not cold, but it's, yeah, Karen says it's freezing. So it's really not that cold, but temperature wise, but that breeze does make it feel cold. So we're going to do the rest of the Bradshaw Trail today, but 60 plus miles of dirt road. And the way the dirt road is all torn up by the ATVs, I was planning on doing it in one day, but 60 miles of dirt road in one day, I don't think we're going to make that. So change plans a little bit. We're going to head on up this road. This is called Summit Road and / Bradshaw Trail, and there's multiple roads through this wash. Pick the best one, I guess. They all go in the same spot. Anyway, we're gonna head up this way, and then I don't know how many miles up, but the number of miles up here, up this wash, we hit Interstate 10. Then we're gonna head toward Blythe, and then Quartzsite, and then head north a bit again. We're heading up to look at an Ocotillo.
Yes, we're going to go and see a beautiful cactus we've never seen before.
Desert plant we've never seen. It's up there.
Yeah. So come with us.
Yeah, come with us. Definitely wouldn't want to brush up against that guy. This is something we do a lot of desert stuff, but this is one of those things that doesn't grow in the areas that we usually go to. Pretty tall. Comes out of a heavy duty stem there, and it's got some good spines on it. Oh yeah, those are tough. Some choyas up here. This old railroad grade over there just past where Karen is. We're still on the Bradshaw Road, and we just passed the Red Canyon turnoff. Looks like here's a dead one. A few dead ones here. I guess they're dead. Karen's over there looking at the railroad. Looks like they got a bunch of rails stacked up. And we have the ever so popular creosote bush. Abandoned railroad. A lot of steel out here. These rails are stacked up. They never came and got them. I guess they're just going to sit here until they rust away. They're huge. Seems like there'd be some money in all this steel. Look at those rails. I mean, those things are huge.
Kind of cool standing on the old railroad.
Yeah. These are old tie plates here, huh?
It's the whole setup.
Yeah.
They burned all the ties.
Well, yeah, some of them, not all of them. Look at down here, there's a bunch of them. Then there's a bunch of buried in the mud. Pretty cool. This is the same railroad where we stopped under the trestle and took pictures down below. don't know, maybe these things,
Deciduous cactus.
deciduous, yeah, I don't know. It's weird, because this one's got green, it's greening back up again. But it looks kind of dead from a distance till you get close to it. Now we got to the junction of where this Bradshaw Trail turns off. We came up this way. We're right here. And now this is where the Bradshaw Trail goes for 70 miles. Or 60 miles or so from here. But we're going up the Summit Road and up to Interstate 10. So we got 3.5, that's 6.5, 9.5, 11 miles, about 11 miles from here. Here's what the junction looks like. That's where you turn off. So it's about 60 miles out that way to get to anything, get to the end of that trail. So I'm glad I decided not to go that way today, because it's 11 o'clock already. There's no way we would have done it in one day. This road is just too bad. It's just all torn up by UTVs and ATVs, and so we are going to head out this way. This is the Summit Road. That's the one we're taking. These trails are marked easiest. And this isn't a bad road, it's just that it's got some sandy spots that are really deep. I had to keep moving through some of those. I wouldn't want to stop in there because we're pulling a trailer, and if we were to get stuck in there, pulling this trailer would really be a problem. I wish I would have took a picture of the sign down below. We're 10 miles from that sign, according to that mile marker thing. Pretty cool. Here's our camping spot for last night, right outside of Quartzsite. BLM dispersed camping in the desert. It's kind of cool. The only issue, I'm sure that Karen had more than me, because convenience was an issue here. Just getting, because we're going to hit the road tomorrow and head back toward Pahrump. We're fairly close to the freeway, and that's the town over there of Quartzsite. And you can see 2 truck stops from here. Something that didn't slip by Karen. She thought that was kind of interesting. So anyway, we got the trailer loaded up. It was a little breezy when we got here yesterday, but it's actually been quite nice. The temperature is wonderful. So anyway, we're just loading everything up. We're gonna hit the road, head toward Vegas. Unfortunately, we got to go through Vegas to get there. So off we go.